From ultra-luxury brands like Jaeger-LeCoultre to lesser-known watchmakers with a cult following. This is the top 10 watches that cost more than a house. Number 10. Patek Philippe Stainless Steel, 1518, sold for $11 million. The Patek Philippe Stainless Steel, 1518, was sold at auction in 2016 for $11 million. This watch is considered one of the most important watches ever sold at auction. It was produced between 1948 and 1955, and only 4 are known to exist. This particular watch is an example of the second series, which were produced between 1953 and 1955. This stainless steel wristwatch is equipped with a perpetual calendar. Chronograph movement, which is a rare complication even by today's standards. But it was even more unusual when it was first released. It features a number of other complications, including a moon phase display, a day, date, and month aperture, and a separate seconds dial. No. 9. Patek Philippe Henry Graves Pocket Watch, sold for $24 million. In 2014, a Patek Philippe's pocket watch sold for $24 million at auction in Geneva. This was not just any pocket watch. This was a one-of-a-kind timepiece made in 1893 by Patek Philippe himself. The watch had been in the same family for over 100 years before being sold at auction. The Henry Graves pocket watch is one of the rarest and most valuable pocket watches in existence. It is named after American watch collector Henry Graves, who owned the watch from 1893 until his death in 1919. The watch has a silver case and is engraved with the initials HG. It is also decorated with a hunting scene on the back. The watch is powered by a hand wound movement and has a Breguet hairspring and a gold Chatonset balance wheel. Number 8. Jaeger-LeCoultre Joaillerie 101 Manchette, sold for $26 million. A Jaeger-LeCoultre watch once owned by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, sold for $26 million in 2017. This watch is one of the most expensive watches ever sold at auction. It is also one of the most beautiful. The Joaillerie 101 Manchette is a diamond-encrusted wristwatch that was designed by Jaeger-LeCoultre in the 1970s. It is made of 18-karat gold and set with 57 diamonds. The watch was commissioned by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, as a wedding gift for her daughter, Princess Anne. The watch is now owned by an anonymous private collector. Number 7. Patek Philippe Stainless Steel 1520, sold for $31 million. In 2021, a Patek Philippe Stainless Steel 1520 perpetual calendar sold for $31 million at auction in Geneva. The watch was produced in 1959 and is one of only 12 known examples. It features a perpetual calendar, a chronograph, and a moon phase display. The watch was sold to an anonymous buyer. No. 6. Rolex Paul Newman Daytona Ref 6239, sold for $33 million. A Rolex Daytona Ref 6239, once owned by actor Paul Newman, sold for $33 million in 2017. The watch was bought by an anonymous collector. This is one of the most famous watches in the world, and it's also one of the most valuable. The Rolex Daytona is one of the most popular models in the Rolex lineup, and it's also one of the most sought-after by collectors. The Ref 6239 is a particularly rare and desirable model. It was produced between 1963 and 1969, and only about 12 are known to exist. The watch has a black dial with 3 subdials for the chronograph function. The bezel is also black, and there is a tachymeter scale around the edge of the dial. The watch is made of stainless steel and has a screw-down winding crown. The bracelet is also stainless steel, and there is a deployant clasp. Number 5. Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, sold for $34 million. In 2019, a Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime sold for $34 million at auction in Geneva. This is the highest price ever paid for a wristwatch at auction. The watch was produced in 2000 and is one of only 10 examples. It features a complex chime mechanism that produces different sounds depending on the time of day. The watch was sold to an anonymous buyer. Number 4. Jacob & Co. Billionaire price on request. The Jacob & Co. Billionaire is a watch made for people who want to make a statement. It costs $180,000 and features a large 48mm case made of either white or yellow gold. The watch is powered by a J8000 automatic movement and has a power reserve of 48 hours. The watch also features a perpetual calendar and a minute repeater. The watch is available on a leather strap or a metal bracelet. Number 3. Richard Mille RM 56:1 Tobatiba Tourbillon Sapphire, sold for $54 million. The Richard Mille RM 56:1 Tobatiba Tourbillon Sapphire is a limited edition watch that only 5 were made. It features a tourbillon movement that is visible through the sapphire case back. The watch is made of titanium and has a water resistance of up to 30 meters. The strap is made of alligator leather and there is a folding clasp. No. 2. Patek Philippe's stainless steel 1529 sold for $110 million. In 2023, the Patek Philippe stainless steel 1529 sold for $110 million at auction in Switzerland. This is the highest price ever paid for a watch. The watch was produced in 1962 and is one of only 4 known examples. It features a perpetual calendar, a chronograph, and a moon phase display. The watch was sold to an anonymous buyer. And no. 1. Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime 6300G sold for $30 million. The Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime 6300G is the most complicated wristwatch in the world. It features 20 complications, including a perpetual calendar, a minute repeater, a sonnery, and a tourbillon. The watch is made of stainless steel and has a white dial. The strap is made of leather, and there is a deployant clasp. That's all for our list of the top 10 watches that cost more than a house. We hope you enjoyed learning about some of the most expensive and luxurious watches in the world. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified when we release new videos. Thanks for watching.